I'm Alex Hawker, the General Manager of our Network and Service Provider business in Western Europe.
And I'm Tony Schlachter, Director Sales of Network and Service Provider business ISE.
Today Tony and I are in one of our new bazaars, which is a resource available to all of you and your customers.
What Alex and I are going to do is to cover the highlights of fiscal year 1 and look at how we performed in Q1 of fiscal year 2.
Do you remember what we said in Cannes about 15 months ago? We set you a stretch goal.
Well, as it turned out, fiscal year 1 proved the most challenging year ever for both of us and our customers in the telecoms business. The performance of the teams in the countries selling against that stretch goal was really outstanding.
So in Europe as a whole, we achieved $1.98 billion, which was incredibly close to our stretch goal. Across EMEA, this was 105% of quota and represented a 20% growth.
In ISE, the biggest country in fiscal year 1 was Austria with $49 million, then Poland with $47 million, the Middle East with $35 million and the Czech Republic with $34 million. The Middle East and Czech Republic had 30% of their revenue from consultancy and solutions.
In Western Europe, Italy became the largest country for the first time, with well over $200 million in sales. A key part of Italy's success was solution selling, with over 80% of revenues clearly related to solutions.
In ISE, the solution we delivered included 2 mobile portals at Swisscom and Ishtim in Turkey, an internet data center at Diginet in Cairo, an infrastructure for new services at MTN in South Africa, an ISM infrastructure for new GPRS-based services at Max Mobil in Austria, an IP billing infrastructure based on Portal for a mobile operator in Romania, a multi-vendor network management at Vestel in Hungary, and billing and mediation for GPRS in Switzerland.
On the global corporate account side, we achieved real success, closing the year with 113% of quota, generating $756 million from just 8 accounts. I'd like to make special mention of the Telefonica team, with 223% of quota, driven by a project to implement a countrywide IP backbone in Spain with our partner Cisco. And great achievement at Alcatel, where the team of Pierre Duchemin achieved 118%, and Vodafone, where David Brebner's team achieved 117% of quota.
Now, let's bring this right up to date and look at the very latest figures for Q1.
We know Q1 was one of the most important quarters for our company, and your performance has been simply tremendous. Worldwide, the network and service provider business closed at over 100% of quota, with Western Europe at 114% of quota.
In ISE, we did 112%, including 131% in the corporate accounts.
In the first quarter, the Nokia team of Seppo Räsänen had a fantastic start, already booking $59 million for 158% of quota. The Telecom Italia team of Franco Sorrentino achieved 141% of quota, and Vodafone brought in $41 million for 140% of quota in the first quarter.
I would like to thank the Czech team for bringing in $7.9 million at 102%. Hungary, back again a quota with 101%. Israel with 184% on $11.2 million. Switzerland on 140% with $8.4 million. Poland on 125% with $11.6 million. And Turkey with 122% back on the winner's road again.
There are 2 specific wins that I'd like to mention. These are the massive storage wins at Hutchinson 3G and Vodafone, where the first orders alone have exceeded 80 terabytes and become our largest installed base overnight.
We have to build from this great start and make sure we deliver for the whole of the first half. For EMEA, this means $815 million, and Alex and I are really counting on you.
It's now been 4 straight years that Europe has been the largest single sales region for the network and service provider business. All the numbers show that we are winning market share from our competition, especially Sun and EMC. I know you have the skills, capability and determination to continue this trend. I hope this virtual Telecom Partner Symposium will provide the training, knowledge and motivation for you to really exceed Tony's and my expectations of what we can achieve together as a business in Europe.